Good afternoon. I'm Kathleen Ritz. I was raised in St. Martin's Parish. My parents are Art and Eileen Meier, M-E-I-E-R. We're parishioners since early 60s. Tom and I first met, it was through the CYO here in the hall. CYO was called Catholic Youth Organization. Got involved with a youth group, and through the CYO met a great number of people and still are close friends with a number of them. We have 5 children of our own. The kids went to St. Martin's, and we've been pretty kind of active in the parish and community since then. Have good memories of October and the fall festival it was called, but it was really a Halloween carnival, and spaghetti dinners always made by parishioners. Can't remember all the names.
Bevilacqua and
Seminoles and lots of names we remember and recall. Wonderful memories.
I'm Tom Ritz. I moved here to La Mesa in 1959, and that's when we became parishioners. My mother, Kay Ritz, was always very active in whatever church area she was at. So she always believed that you should always participate with your local church. And then when she moved here, she became active here. And it was her and Mrs. McCarthy used to put on the Halloween carnival, which later became the fall festival. In fact, for some people that didn't know, she was the Wicked Witch that used to come around to the classrooms, and nobody ever knew who it was. Elmer Dill would tour as Frankenstein. So there's a picture out there somewhere. My father, Joseph Ritz, he was always known, as he would always put it, as Kay Ritz's husband. I had an older brother and an older sister, and both are deceased now. We all went through St. Martin's Academy. My father was treasurer for 10 years of the Boy Scouts here. He was also the scoutmaster at one point, and both my brother and I were very active in scouting. And she didn't know me at the time, but I saw her here in this hall. It was an ice cream social. My father leaned towards me and said, he wasn't happy with my present girlfriend. He leaned towards me and said, why don't you date somebody like her? And so I did. We were married in 76 by Father Sprout when he was an associate. Father Buckmiller was the youth pastor at the time for CYO. Kathleen and I both did our first communions here.
In the church, when it was a church.
And there's pictures of us in the old garden. My understanding at one time, St. Martin's owned all of this property, where the medical center was, all the way down, all the way over, and all the way to the side there. And it was sold slowly off to build a church, built a school. Father Barry was a very good steward, I thought. St. Martin's is a community. The more active you are in your community, the better strength that you draw from it. The scouting has been, I have about 22 years in scouting here as an adult. You draw from that strength, from the community. Yeah, we gave Father Sprout a heart attack when we got married because we had forgotten the marriage license. And so we actually held up the service for about 20 minutes.
Oh, the next mass, the 5 o'clock mass had to be delayed because there was a wedding going on. Father Bruce Osborne was the altar boy served at our wedding. So.
Kathleen grew up with the Osbornes. Mr. Osborne was one of my scout leaders.
He was a great fun fellow.